But as I compare the BMW, the Aprilia, the Ducati, the values don't really equate. Ducati gives you a better package. BMW offer certain things that are really cool, I think. Like, I never thought I would need something like this, but as you go along, each bike to have different characteristics. I need them to ride differently. I need to have different power band. By the way, I'm going to mention right now, the bike is starting to sound way better. This is one of the first bikes I think I've done the break-in where it's made a pretty big difference, right? The Ducati tends to sound a certain way, but not tremendously. The characteristic stays, but I'm finding with the parallel twin that the bike definitely, the engine sounds different already without an exhaust. So pretty big change there, and I'm curious to hear, and I like the sound of the bike. The parallel twin for some reason sounds, it's almost like a triple, almost. It's like a sub-triple category, like a triple, like a speed triple or something like that. It has its own tune, and I really like that a lot. And it's given me this feeling where it's like, maybe what you really need, your next bike should be an inline 4. That's what I was thinking of, the BMW S1000RR. But as I compare the BMW, the Aprilia, the Ducati, or the V4S, the values don't really equate. That's the problem that I'm having. The Ducati's a little bit expensive, which is fine. But the issue here is on the other bikes, right? Like the BMW, the more and more I look into the BMW, the Beamer, I'm realizing that the value that they give you is good, but for you to unlock the bike to make it like the Ducati V4S, you're going to be around the same ballpark. Ducati gives you a better package. However, I do like the fact that BMW offer certain things that are really cool, I think, like cruise control. Like after having cruise control on this bike, I find that it's something that's like, hey, it's not something that I needed, but it's something that it's great to have, and it's kind of fun, like on this exact situation where I'm lane splitting, right? Not a problem. I'm working through the gears, I'm going through the motions, but after the road opens up and I could relieve myself a little bit, my arm, my wrist and everything else, I could just dump it into cruise control at 4th gear or something like that and just let it rock. So that's some of the scenarios where it kind of plays out. And I never thought I would need something like this, but as you go along, you start experiencing more and more. It's like, well, in this exact case, that'd be kind of cool. Also, I do like the fact that the M1000RR has the it has the carbon fiber wheels. I really want to have carbon fiber wheels. I know it's a bit of a flex, but it's one of those things. I think once you've had so many bikes and stuff like that, you try to push for certain things that you don't have, that's different, because I need each bike to have different characteristics. I need them to ride differently. I need to have different power band, different engine characteristics. So all of those things come into play. So I'm looking for stuff that's unique. That's the deal. But yeah, so the toss-up for me, guys, it's pretty straightforward. BMW S1000RR, Ducati Panigale V4S, or the Aprilia RS66, or the Aprilia RSV4 1100 factory. And then at that point, I'll have that bike as my super bike, and then I'll have this bike as my track bike. And then my other bikes will be for different things, like the Hypers for its own applications, the Street Fighters for its own, and the Monster's kind of like retired. It's an old bike. I've enjoyed it as much as possible. I've done a lot to the bike already, so glorious. And you gotta watch out for those, boys. Whenever there's opening, whenever there's gaps, you have to be active. It's all good. He did check his mirror though, and I was going kind of fast. So either way, stay calm and shift, boys. That's how it goes. I guess this is kind of like an all out New York City vlog, lane splitting vlog.